Excuse me. Excuse me, that popped right out. I went to clear my throat and burped. Pardon me well. I didn't mean to. Was you? Well, thank you. Oh, right. Let me go check it. Christopher and Ty. Yes, thank you guys so much. Maybe I should say it on TikTok. I'm real bad about that because so many people said don't mention them, and it's like, because I appreciate anything. I mean, I don't really need anything right now. I'm not going anywhere because I ain't got a defroster. I need a defroster. And I know it's going to be cold. Thank you so much, sweetie. Sorry. I am sorry. Because I do, man. I appreciate anything. The last thing I am is unappreciative because I do. I appreciate even the breath I breathe. I'm a very thankful person. Maybe I'm not good with words with it. I'm not. Because I say stuff all the time, and it's like, oh my Lord, I know I have met so many people, and got love from so many people that But in my downtimes, I go, nobody. I can't help it, and I know they do. It's this government. They don't. The leaders, the people that's in control, and it's. I'm willing to go talk to them. I'm willing to sit down and talk to them, but they treat me like shit and act like I have nothing. I'm nothing. So the arrogance of them has me very pissed. The arrogance. And because I know this goes beyond Jasper County now. These plants, this problem. And they tried to use me, and they are embarrassed. But the smart thing for them to do would be just, hey, shut the fuck up. Sit down and talk to this girl, maybe. But you know what? It looks like God's will is going to be done. Because they're not ever going to do what's right. And it hurts very much. Because you know what? I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for God. I feel sorry for everything involved. Because we can't just fucking be normal. Because we can't just be a normal world and be right and do things right. Instead of people get so arrogant and self-entitlement and all this shit is so bad. This self-entitlement shit is over the top. It really is. And it's sad because it's all of the devil. It's all the devil. Just because his dumbass was a dumbass, he wants to bring as many as he can with him. Thank you, Melissa May. I should have went and got that room yesterday because it is cold. My window's too foggy and wet. I've got to wait in the sun. Don't look like it's going to pop out. But, there's a lot of people out on the streets. I've got tons of blankets. I'm not going to freeze. But last night I kept I'd turn over and then I'd have a little round hole into the covers, I'd feel the breeze down to my butt. And I was like, But you know what? I'm going to try to learn to just shut up and take my little bit of punishment that I've got coming and be quiet and roll with the flow. Okay? It makes it much easier when people ain't running their pie holes too, and TikTok's just so bad over there. It's so bad. And you know what? I don't care about the government. I'm not here to bash them. I'm not here to continue to go on. But they continue to say stuff and it makes me. This is the people, man. I mean, it's not God's will because, really, if you think about it, because it's been going on so long and they've been so stupid about it. They have been so arrogant and stupid about it. Yeah, they have. With this grass and stuff, all this sickness. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. Blows my fucking mind. You know, I mean, it's in places we don't have a clue. So for people to really be able to completely clean that shit up off of the world is impossible. But you know what? I heard in the Bible, you know, if you do exactly what we're supposed to do and clean up our act, that God will make us have the best gardens, the best, you know. Yeah. Morning, sweetie. I don't really need nothing, but I'll pin it. Oh, brr. I had to delete Facebook off my phone because my memory's full. I don't know how to clean my phone up. You know? Oh, I thought I was on TikTok. It's so ridiculous. You know, and they're going ons about Jasper County and stuff, and they've said, you know, some of the stupidest shit, you know, like, and I don't get it. Okay, but if the second you say anything back, they'll take your account. So I'm getting very much better at that. I've not lost my account yet. No, I don't. I'll have to re-add it. I'm going to figure out how to clean my phone up. And I'll re-add it. I've got a memory card in the motherfucker, but it ain't got nothing on it. I don't know how to. I swear. I'm not real savvy when it comes to shit like that, but they don't even know me, and the shit like they say, you know, I know who it is. It is these Freemasons, these people, this corrupt society bullshit. And you know what? I'm not scared of the warthogs. I don't care. I'm not trying to do anything wrong. I'm trying to fucking do something right here. And this is what you get. They know. They know I'm here. I've called the Office of Inspector General. I've called the fucking... They know I'm here. No one cares. They're all doing this. They think I'm just a phase that'll go a fucking way. No, I'm not. And you're not going to use me, abuse me, and treat me like shit. Because God is done with that crap. And you know what? If they could do what was right, but these people are so bad that they cannot even find it in themselves to do what's right. They're so obsessed, so arrogant, so full of themselves. I mean, it blows my mind. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. God's the one that sent me, so, you know. And he knows I'm hard-headed. He knows I'm hard-headed. You know, I've been trying to clean up my language, you know, because I've been thinking of the kids, you know, because I don't like it. I don't like it. I never have liked it, but that's how they make you fucking talk. Okay? Because they make you so mad. Once you've been introduced to that language, that ain't cursing, sweethearts. They have lied and told the people so much shit and made them believe it, that these arrogant idiots are no more better off than they are because of believing their bullshit lies. Do you know an altar? No, you don't kneel to an altar. That's like praising that chunk of wood. I didn't know that. I heard that in the Bible last night, and I was like, oh, my word. It is. So all these churches, somebody knew this. These people knew this when they done it. So every one of these churches across America needs to pull their altars out. Yeah, because it says they take a chunk of wood and make an altar out of it and kneel down to it. Then they burn the rest and cook their food on it. The Bible says that. And I'm like, we have been so misled. So misled. And the Sabbath day is a big no, 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 no. They know this. They know this, but everything's open. Everything's pumping on Sundays still. Disrespectful. They're so disrespectful. Disrespect all the way around, man. I'm going to let God go after Jasper County. They ain't worth the sweat off my ass. What they done's wrong. And God is coming. You guys, I don't care who makes fun of me. It's messed up. God will. But the government's fault. But I mean, it's Dawn's for being cheap ass and easy to buy. But I think they knew something long ago, and they have, they done things. It's messed up. These people are messed up. These people, I can't even wrap my mind around it. Because I don't believe in witches. Because that shit don't bother me. I'm not into that shit. It's stupid. Okay? I think it's stupid. I mean, I'm one of those, though, if I'm watching a movie with you, and you've done watched the movie, I'll ask you a million times what the fuck's going to happen. But other than that, with my life, I like to live a little mystery, don't y'all? Don't y'all? I like a little mystery in my life. So I don't want somebody telling me how things are going to be. I'd like to know when I was going to get out of this truck, but it ain't worth asking no stupid ass fucking somebody with a crystal ball. I'd love to go to a Golden Corral. Oh, I'd love to. It sounds so good. But I'm not going to. And that's awful. They're not going to have to. The whole world is seeing that they're wrong. Okay? There's been plenty of people. They think they've got the wool pulled over people's eyes. They're crazy. They're crazy. Even if they do I don't care. I'm not worried about what people think anymore. I love everybody, but my mission is whatever God wants. What a man thinks of me anymore, what a woman thinks of me anymore, I'm sorry, because I don't try to offend, but I'm not worried anymore what anybody thinks of me. I have been wronged, while the world is watched, and it's blowed my mind. But I know in the end, God will have the last laugh. And the last say. So I'm not intimidated by these people. I'm not dogging myself for not looking like $1 million. No. I will not walk away from it. No, sir. No, sir, I do not walk away. I do not give up. I've been done wrong, and I've got all the proof in the world. So someday, someone is going to hear me out before this is said and done. And God knows that. They're going to hear me out, sweetheart. I don't lose. I got God on my side. And this is a mission with God, and with God, who can fail? Nothing to do with me. I ain't got that much confidence in myself. I ain't that big and confident. Well, I kind of am on if I'm wanting something to do. I do what I need to. I do believe in myself. People don't think that I do, but I do. But after what I read last night, I get it, and it's like, okay, I'll be more calmer sitting here, God. I promise. I'll be more calmer. I'll take my punishment. But I don't need the likes of anybody out there telling me that God's punishing me. You know what I mean? Somebody in a warm bed telling me, oh, take God's punishment. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't make you look like a bad person. It makes me look like a stubborn motherfucker. But that's why God picked me, because I am very stubborn. And you know what? It's for the goodness of people. It ain't like I'm trying to do something bad. You know, I'm not going after them to, hey, I want this done, I want that. I mean, I might say that I want them to have children. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I want to get people the help they fucking really need. It's God. They took God out of America, and that's where they fucked up. And these people are back mocking and thinking it's funny. It's not. It's not. It's very disrespectful. You know, to disrespect the creator of all things blows my mind. Where in the fuck do you think that's going to get you? Huh? I mean, really. You know, and it's so much easier to be friendly with people than it is to be hateful. I mean, this was all a test, a big challenge, you know, a test to see how we would act. And, yeah, man, I've been hurt so much through life. But you know what? God made me a way where I still love him. I still love him. I do. I might get mad, but I still love him. I still love him to pieces. And I could very much say, hey, let's clean this up and forget about it. Let's all start keeping the Sabbath. Let's all start picking up the homeless off the streets, feeding people, caring about people. I mean, the police stations, you know, I mean, it needs just dipped in holy water, every damn one of them. You know, something, I mean, but I know God can arrange the minds of people. I know that. No, they've not been in contact. They ain't called me. They ain't done shit. They're a bunch of cowards. Oh, I've called them and left them messages. Yes, I have. They just ignore me like I'm a nothing. There's something seriously wrong with that bunch in Missouri, and it's from this, but it's too late. They think, oh, bunch of idiots, you know, and they could have been helped. But it's all God's plan, whatever God has in mind. No, there's something not right. There's not been something right with them. I know, they just ignore. You know, I done things politely, you know, I mean, I went through, you know, first I rode around to like the health department, the USDA, all these places, and took videos and showed them stuff with this grass. They just all like stupid. They all know. For some reason, they want to snake and go behind my back and be the big heroes. But the CDC is lying through their teeth. It's not bird flu. It's not corona. It's not COVID. This is stupid. It's stupidity at its finest. Because, like I said, I know they've all heard of me. They've all heard. They've all known. But it's God's plan. So God's got something planned with it. But they've had all this time to just make that phone call. Sit down and talk to me, do something, you know. But it ain't me. I mean, I'm not in control of nothing. But I just know what I know about it. They don't care. I know what all I caught some badass shit on fucking camera too. But they don't care. CDC. It all is all a big money game, you guys. While we're out scrimping and barely fucking surviving, their families are out thriving. And they're not even giving answers. Bunch of lies. Bunch of liars. Bunch of pedophilic fucking liars. the crazy motherfuckers, I don't know, I had 2 drinks one day. He came home, and next thing I knew, another girl pulls in. He's got another girl there, called the cops, and had them arrest me. That was the first thing. I didn't know where it came from, what happened, but they arrested me. That was just out of the blue, and it was, all these things that happened were out of the blue. I was working in the yard one day and looked up, there come another cop. They done it 3 times. They didn't arrest me the second time they made me leave. I didn't even know where it came from. They were trying to drive me crazy. See, I had just went through something traumatic. This was all of it. Every fucking bit of everything, every event in my life was a set up thing from these cocksucking motherfuckers. They think I'm stupid. I've got very big things, and God knows. God knows. God knows. I called him because he called me and threatened to shoot me, and my dog said when he found me he was going to kill me. So I called the cops. Sit there and waited on them. When they got there, I said, "You fat motherfuckers." I didn't know what was going on, but I knew they wasn't listening to me. It was all a set-up deal. So they told me to turn around, and they was arresting me. I was on a YouTube Live when that happened. Fat motherfucker. So they put me, done a mental hold, because of my family. Done a mental hold, not my family, I haven't seen them in 10 years. So they don't even know nothing about me, but they're all connivers. But, they kept me for 2 days. The doctor came in, and she goes, "I'll research what you're saying," but she said, "I can clearly tell there's nothing wrong with you." But she said, "I'll research what you're talking about," and she said, "I'll let you know tomorrow." The next day she comes back, she said, "You'll be out by 1 o'clock. She said, "I researched this grass. It is very dangerous." Do something about it! You fucking freaks. Fucking cowardly bunch of freaks. So it was beyond fucking Jasper County. They knew about it everywhere. I was the idiot. Somehow, I don't know, their witches and shit told them that I would know the answers. I don't know. But their curses and their witchcraft and their bullshit, it's over. Oh, go to corral. I can't, my windows freaking frosted over. I seen they had a, defroster at AutoZone that you plug in your thing. My son said, or I guess my kid's dad said that they have heaters at truck stops that you plug in your lighter, but fuck, my battery's dead all the fucking time on my truck. It's always something. Thank you, Melissa May. Thank you so much, Nikki. You guys are too good to me. I mean, you guys have. I mean, the people. And you know what's bad is I know more than what I'm saying about these grasses, and it really bothers me. But they've been stupid. But it's, like I said, as bad as it is, and there's areas you don't even know about. To clean it up, it'd take God, And he's not going to do it until they're out of here. But they didn't find the way to clean it up. They're crazy. And when they go spraying it and shit, I know what it creates, and they're stupid. There's spirits, there's things there that I knew, I kept feeling it. But I caught stuff on camera and shit, and it's just wicked. These people have created a hell for themselves. Oh, thank you. Thank you, God. I mean, and people continuously saying, they're going to take your dog, they're going to get, there's cops, there's this, I'm going to call the cops. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But the last motel, not the last motel, but the motel before that, the cops came there 3 fucking times. 3 motherfucking times. That's ignorance. The gas that they wasted. The third time, though, I'm sitting there talking to the one, and another one flies around the corner, jumps out of his car like an idiot. It's like, dude, slow your fucking rolls, man. This is ridiculous. No, it was God. God's plan. See, I found out when I left there, because God told me to leave. He told me to go to George Washington Carver. I was like, why would I want to go to George Washington Carver? So I went to George Washington Carver. And I was like, thank you, God. I needed this, you know. I had a good little walk with Heidi. I got to record stuff. I couldn't go live because there was no service. But I recorded stuff. Or maybe I couldn't go live at the time. I don't remember. But anyways, I recorded parts of it. But I missed this plaque. See, there's the third plaque, I think's what it is. I didn't see it. I went back the second time because he sends me back up there. I mean, I seen the grass there, but just one place had it, so, I mean, I told the people there that the grass was there, that they needed to do something about it because it gets out of hand real fast. So the gardener wasn't there. So the third time, it's like God sent me back. I'm like, it was before I was going to Washington. And I walked through there and I seen the third plaque. It said George Washington Carver and God had a secret garden. So I knew God had sent me there. And I told the gardener, I said, I found the secret garden and it's not a good garden. These are bad things. You need to find me someone that I can talk to about this. These people are so shallow-minded. These people are so fucking shallow-minded. The conservation department in Pennsylvania, stupid bitch, said, I can't stand stupid. If if you don't know something, shut up. If you don't know something, don't know what you're talking about, shut the fuck up. Well, I told her, I said, you guys won't want to do something about that. I said, that is water hemlock. She said, no, it's Queen Anne's lace. No. Water hemlock's got the crown. It looks like a crown. It does. Looks like a crown. I had it coming out of my eyebrows. I wished I'd have just let it go. I could have walked around with it, It's messed up. And so the doctors I went to, all they did was mock me. I cried so hard about that because it was very hard. I went to 15 doctors and a dermatologist, and all they did was mock me. And very weird motherfuckers. Accused me of being on drugs. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. I said the fat bitch could have fucking tested me before she ran her fucking cocksucker. Went liquor. Made me so mad. So it was all just a set-up deal. I mean, it's crazy. Crazy. But you see, George Washington Carver was in the 1800s. So see, I knew it was big. I knew it was really big. And I caught stuff on camera, and it was the ricochet of headlights. A car came down the highway is how I seen it, and it looks like God and the devil standing there. And when I say devil, it's not something little. This thing was huge. Huge and red. Big. Couldn't see it with your naked eye, but you could see it with the light. And I've got a picture of it. It was a TikTok, but they got that TikTok taken down. But I still got it. It was somebody standing there in a row. It looked like a robe and glowed gold light. Gold and white. I know what I seen. And he was telling me to leave then. I still didn't have that book. I got that book. When I got that book and figured out, I knew what I was talking about. Because these motherfuckers couldn't tell me I was stupid anymore. Everything I was saying was right. Now it made me mad. Made me mad, but I calmed down. I got copies of the book to take to the fucking town meeting. You know, respectfully. Yeah. They're a bunch of disrespectful fucking satanic pieces of shit up there. That needed prayer, that needed help, that I've been begging the world to help. Justice Department, everything. They don't care. It's God's, God's will. But what did all of these people do? They've done some bad, bad things. It's sad. Very sad. Romania. I've never even heard of Romania. And they've even messed with the map. No one knows really where nothing's at because they changed it to America. Bunch of liars. That was their first lie. This ain't America. It was already named something. What was it named? Where were these places? You know what I mean? Wrong. Taking people's languages from them. When you take their language, you're taking their religion. This is so wrong. I know God can fix it all, and wipe the evil away. And when God wipes it away, it's a clean slate. It's not, oh, you have to do this. No. Well, I'm kind of being a little bit punished, but it's okay. Because I know my past. So I'm okay with it. But the people that's done this to me need to fess up to their shit before it's too late. Because see, right now, I don't need pity. I don't want pity. Like I said, I got the money to go get a room. After reading that last night, it really, I deserve a little punishment. I let God down a lot. I always stood up for him. I couldn't stand to hear somebody say it wasn't real or something like that, or saying GD. And now, I've said it and I absolutely hate it. As soon as it rolls out of my mouth, I apologize. Because we don't need to be saying GD or the Sabbath day. Really? Are you that greedy, America? Really, America, are you that greedy? People would be appalled that the gas station wasn't open on a Sunday. It never was when I was growing up. When I was a kid, things wasn't open on Sunday. Out of respect of God. These people, they don't care. Factories run. Everything runs. America forgot their maker. Lost respect for themselves. Everything around them. But disrespect people like left and right. Try to run them down. Try to make people think bad about them. Drag their families into it. That's scum of the earth. Did he? Come on, son. Pop out, son. Lord. And these blue light drones, I know that's what they're doing, and that's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I can't believe they're doing that. But I know that's something Don told them. And that's like hilarious. Fucking hilarious. When I seen them and they were shooting blue rays, it was like I knew what they were doing. That is, I mean, blows my mind. You know what? Quit trying to be a snake and sneaky and do the right thing and ask the person that knows what the fuck's going on about the grass. I mean, it's ridiculous. People out there sick as hell, man. Or going crazy. It like knocks the wind out of you just thinking about it all, how sketchy they've been and how cold-hearted they really are, these people. But knowing what all I know now about my life, it really has me. You know, a lot of it I don't want to talk about, but has me very fucking pissed the fuck off. And the cool thing about God is, it don't matter how much money you got. You can't buy God off. You can't buy God off. You can't, yeah. So some of you people out there with these deep, dark secrets need to fess up to your secrets, you know. Because God knows them whether you can fess up to them or not. Fessing up to them will help yourself. Yeah. And it's not about this justice system. Fuck their laws now. I mean, it's what are they doing to people? Lying? I've obeyed their laws. I've lived by the law, you know. I've went to jail over stupid shit. Very stupid shit. Bunch of set up bullshit. To try to scare me into... I'm not scared of them. I'm tired of them. I don't care what you blame it on. Blame it on the hemlock, okay? You're cool. You're real cool. But I do, yeah, what has happened up there, but they created it. You know, we could have cleaned this up. 4 years ago, man. We could have started. Could have started on it. But no. It's not God's plan because they're not going to do what's right. It's not in them to do what's right. It's ridiculous. Because every day I sit here, you know, waiting on that phone call. But it's like, I'm waiting on God to do his miraculous thing. Because I know he's going to. I do know. I love you guys, though. Peace out, home skillets.